live from AnimeUSA 2009. Here are tonight's top stories.
Former AnimeUSA tech chief Nathan Devonshire was arrested this afternoon for attempting to enter the dealer's room. Nathan was initially turned away from the dealer's room for not having his badge in plain sight. When asked to leave, Nathan began to insist, stating, and I quote, "I'm an evil overlord, you can't do this to me." Con safety members had to resort to beating Nathan with a yowie paddle and escorting him out of the building. He was sentenced to an unspecified term as convention chairman for AnimeUSA.
The 31st session of Anime Parliament will be held this evening, continuing its commitment to shedding light upon and helping put to rest all disputes in the anime omniverse. With so many new series entering the scene and an equal number of unresolved issues between and within existing series, it is certain to be a riveting session as well. To date, almost 100 cases have been brought forward, debated, voted upon, and had sentences passed. All fans and characters are welcome to come forth and raise whatever cases they wish. We were lucky enough to have been able to reach the Parliament magistrate for commentary about tonight's event.
Hey, that's your cue.
What?
You're the magistrate. Comment already.
Yay for shameless self-promotion.
Yay! We love Parliament!
After almost 6 years of deliberation, Final Fantasy VII villain and fangirl dream boy Sephiroth was acquitted on charges of murder this week.
Boo!
The judge, Chuck Palazzo, found Mr. Sephiroth to be perfectly within his right mind, and when reached for comment stated, Sephiroth should be offered the most profound apologies of his accusers, having had his Snow White image destroyed by his proceedings. Besides, after reviewing the images surrounding Eris Gainsborough's death, there was no question in my mind, she was asking for it.
She was obviously praying for the sake of the planet. How can anyone see that as asking for it?
Well, look at it from that perspective. Some girl goes into an underground capital, which is blocked by some stupid goldfish for 98% of the game. If you don't believe me, just try and go down there at any other point, just to pray in an over-glorified gazebo. Seriously, how logical is that? She didn't even take the time to look up and see the 6-foot-tall guy, long white hair, big sword, dropping down on top of her.
You got a point there.
Lastly, in other Final Fantasy news, the 1999 game Final Fantasy VIII died this week, and nobody cared. Now here's Brett May with the AnimeUSA 2009 report. Brett.
Hey, Adam.
So, tell us what the attendees can look forward to this weekend.
Bleach and Naruto cosplay.
Yay?
That's about it.
It's a 3-day show. How can that be it?
That's all that is ever at an anime convention.
Well, yeah. Oh, right. Let's put it another way. What will all these Bleach and Naruto cosplayers be doing this weekend?
Taking up a whole lot of hallway space.
Seriously?
Okay, fine. It's shaping up to be a really great show, especially with our amazing lineup of guests, the bands, and the huge number of events and panels going on.
What kinds of events are we talking about here? The usual masquerade and dance?
Of course, the traditional events are still here, but they're also boasting some revolutionary new events as well. Let's take the formal ball, for example. Ever been to one of those?
Actually, yes I have.
Well, in the long-standing tradition of AnimeUSA formal ball events, we're going to be utilizing the steampunk this year for the Gear Masters Ball. I'm not going into any details, but let's just say that the fans are really going to be impressed with the work that went into it. And for those who need a little refresher course, there will be a dancing tutorial panel going on before the actual dance. So you too can go out on the dance floor and enjoy yourself. Crazy announcements. And to top it all off, there will be a live group, the Clockwork Dolls, at the dance to perform and entertain for our guests.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty exciting.
No doubt about that, Sarah. Now on the panel side, we're seeing some really interesting things this year. Aside from the usual voice actor interviews, industry panels, and cosplay workshops, there's some really unique stuff like career management for geeks, understanding anime for parents, and modern mythology.
Wow. Fans must be really excited about all this.
Hey Brett, why don't we talk to one and find out?
Sounds like a great idea. Now... Excuse Excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm Brett May with ESP News. How are you? I was wondering if I could interview you for a newscast today. Not taking notes. So, what's your name?
Eric.
Do you watch ESP News regularly? Why not?
Come on, we need the ratings.
I was washing my hair at the time.
Great. Well, so anyway, what brings you to AnimeUSA this year?
Someone told me I had to come.
Where did you travel from?
Baltimore area?
Short trip. And what's your favorite anime series?
Tenchi-Muyo.
Is there anything you're especially looking forward to this weekend?
Being dragged to the costume.
Great, thanks for your time.
Looks like he's really excited. Is
Oh,
there,
excited.
I don't call that excited.
how that affect other people? Is there anything in particular you think the attendees should know about the weekend?
All right. Only the usual stuff. I love this. Number 1, 9 out of 10 doctors agree hockey isn't a reasonable substitute for a meal. You get more nutrition out of eating your program guide. There are a lot of great food places in the area, so use them. Number 2, it is not the job of the staff to forklift attendees out of the building at the end of the day, as much as some of us would love to. So make sure you get some sleep. And number 3, since Konami hasn't released Dance Dance Revolution yet, and I'll make sure they never do, for the love of all that is sacred, shower.
That's some pretty good advice there, Brett. Do you think you'd be able to get an interview with any of the staff just to get another perspective?
I'm not sure. I don't think I see... Oh, wait, hold on. I think that's... Yes, Mr. Rugtung. Mr. Rugtung. Hi, Brett May with ESPN News. How are you? Hey, guys. I got the convention vice chair.
Great job.
Woo!
Yeah, well, this is what you pay me for. Dio Rugtung here.
Hello, convention attendees.
Hello.
Mr. Rugtung, we're doing a report on AnimeUSA this year, and I was hoping you'd have something to say to our audience. A greeting, maybe some suggestions. Do you have a few minutes? It's rhetorical.
Of course, my time is your time.
Excellent. So tell us some things about the show this year, something our audience could benefit from hearing.
Well, this year we partnered with New York Anime Fest. Our masquerade is a preliminary round for next year's Yume cosplay prize.
So, is there anything you're personally looking forward to?
Definitely the masquerade.
And is it true that you won the Nobel Prize for your method of using fanboy funk as an alternative energy source?
Well, I was a runner-up for that. Actually, the Catgirl Android team beat me out this year. I'm not quite sure how they did that, but somehow I just lost. Next year.
It's Catgirls. You lost. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say to our audience?
No, I'd say everybody take a look at the schedule. We have many events for you to enjoy this weekend, so have fun.
Great. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us today. And this has been Brett May with the AnimeUSA 2009 report. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent report as always, Brett. Sounds like it's going to be a really fun weekend.
Wow, all these events, I can't wait to see what else is going on.
I know. All right, now look at the national picture.
What?
And on to business news. Anime superpower Funimation has continued to deny charges that it has acquired the country of Japan. Over the past few months, many unconfirmed reports have been emerging with various rumors on this subject, ranging from Funimation's military action using a fleet of Evangelion